Hey, everybody. Welcome back to ParaMystic Podcast with Kristina Bloom. I'm your host, Kristina. And today you get to see the messiness of my office behind me because I have my very special guest and one of my dearest friends here with me. And we're just kind of leaning in together.
Yeah, we're
here.
leaning in.
I'm trying not to bump her arm because she's got a bum wing here.
Yeah, it's getting better though. So good morning, everybody.
Yeah.
And I bet, I'm betting who this is. Yep,
Lee. Morning,
hey,
Lee.
And I got to meet Lee in person this weekend, and that was awesome.
Yep.
There you go.
Good morning, Lee. I love Lee. She is just an amazing human being.
Oh, I was excited to get to meet her.
Yeah,
I was, and I got to, and we were so busy. I felt so bad I didn't get to sit down forever. And if you guys always see me looking at this, I'm making sure all the channels are working because it doesn't automatically do what I want it to do most of the time. So I'm fidgeting back here. Kristina is getting to see behind the curtain.
Yeah, I get to see behind the curtain where the magic happens.
It's a little bit different. Kristina's like, it's just small enough where you can't see anything, no matter if you wear bifocals or what. I'm like, exactly. So that's
magnifying glasses.
That's why sometimes I have to wear these. But
I just realized I'm having an interesting hair day here.
You know what? I'll tell you what. We have been. We had such a great weekend at Broadhead the Bearded Brawl.
Yeah. What an amazing group of people.
They are.
Yeah.
And I've talked to Louis since then, and he is awesome. And I told them next year, if they do it again, which I hope they do, to reach out and we will do what we can as far as we can and help them, which I think could be a really good thing because we have both been involved in events before,
right?
And we know a little trick or two, and we can, if we reach out sooner, I think we could get more people that could bring more people and that kind of thing. I think it would be really great.
I agree. But man, they really did a good job.
They did.
They did such a good job bringing people in and just having people who are amazing human beings.
Yes.
Coming up and, doing all of these wonderful things and fun things. Yes. Oh my gosh. I don't think I've had that much fun in an event in a long time. But doing fun things to raise money to help kids. Yes. And I was really honored to be there and to be a part of it.
So was I.
Very, very cool. Plus, I got to hang out at Broadhead Manor for a couple of days.
My favorite place in the world because I even fly from South Carolina to come up here to do events. So that has to be something there. But and then, of course, we got to see Mr. Sexy himself.
Oh, yes,
Bill
we
Walter
did.
And Ron, of course.
Yes. So two more amazing people. I have never seen an event where there was just so much love and so much camaraderie. And Gwen competed in the Whiskerina costume.
I did.
Contest. She had a full beard. She looked like a short member of ZZ Top.
Okay, yeah. And thanks to Ed, I got to borrow his vest. Thank you, Ed. But no, I honestly, it was funny because Sean Ellis, who does the show on Sunday night and backs me up when tomorrow night he'll be backing me up because I'll be in the sky flying.
Yeah, I'll be in the air.
He made a funny on his show Sunday night, and he showed this little. He said I looked like a cross between something and Cousin It, and I laughed because it did, But I did it because it was fun. And to be honest with you, the mustache kind of got away from me because I with one arm, it's a little hard to get. But thanks to my friend Candy for helping me out with the beard. And I don't know, we had a great time. And I had my sunglasses on. I actually meant to load a photo up and I fell down on that. But I will put it. It's on. Go look on my Facebook. It's on there. Sean shared it. Everybody shared it. And Jamie Lynn was entered, and that was awesome.
Yeah, she had the sparkle beard.
She had the sparkles with bedazzled.
Bedazzled, yes.
And then we had a lady, and I cannot remember her name, but I have to shout out to her. If I could remember, I'll find out who she is. But she came dressed full Mary Poppins costume with chops, I'm told.
With chops, yes.
And it was so fun, you guys. It was so fun. And
hello. That is Spring Blossom Fairy.
Okay, I couldn't say who it was.
And
Yep.
Lynn Warner said that you took third place, which you did.
I did.
Yes.
And you know what? That was fine with me because
Yeah.
I didn't expect anything. And, you know, 3 of us got brave enough to go up there and do this for, you know, the charity.
Mhm.
And, of course, everybody bought raffle tickets. And we had 50 door prizes. I guess we'd call these door prizes.
Raffle prizes.
Rifle prizes. Yeah,
Mhm.
50, y'all. 50. And I didn't win any, but that's okay. Like I said, for charity. There's one that I really wanted, but when Kristina wanted, and I told her if she got it, I'd give it to her. So.
Yeah.
It's a winner chicken dinner. And I got, what was it? Okay, beard oil and then beard.
It was a different kind of beard oil. It was like in a tin, and then there was one in a bottle. But
Right.
they both said beard oil.
Right. And then I
Yeah.
got some stickers and something else. But you know what? I gave her husband, John, the beard stuff, and hopefully he'll use it and
Hopefully.
enjoy it.
It's
And
sitting out on the bathroom counter. So
I'm hoping that he uses
Yeah.
it. I hope he enjoys it because the guys, I mean, they're serious.
oh, they
About
are
it.
serious.
Those guys, I mean, I've seen beards that are just bushy and no. And then I've seen, you know, now that I have seen beards that are well made, like, and have the oil and make sure they're taken care of. I
Yeah.
get it.
Well maintained.
I get it because I have never preferred somebody with a beard. But I'm like, you know what? If they actually took care of it, and our own Nathaniel Elwell was in it, he did not win. Oh, did he place?
I don't think he did.
I don't know, but
Yeah.
he, you know what? I got to give it to him. He grew a beard to come to this thing and be in the contest. And honestly, I told him it looks nice on him. And his girlfriend Morgan, who we all know,
Mhm.
I think she enjoys it a little bit too. It's something different. It's very something different. But he was brave enough to get up there and grew the thing. I mean, can you imagine? That would be itchy. What I had on was terrible but it's okay. It was fun,
What
guys.
is with my nose itchy? Ah.
But yeah, we are hanging out after the brawl, trying to recover because, like everybody else involved, we are
Right.
exhausted.
We are exhausted. And the next day we went to a painting class.
Yeah.
So we both painted pictures of the moon. Should I go get them?
You should go get them.
I'll go get them. I'm going
them.
to go get the paintings that we did because
Yes.
we had fun.
We did.
Yes.
We went to her sister-in-law's house, and there was a lady who came and taught, and it was all for fun, guys. We weren't like trying to be, you know, artists or anything, but we were just having fun. And if you've never taken a painting class, you should. It's very, like, mine is very different because I wasn't trying to paint what the lady painted. She said the moon, the stars, the sky. I went with that in my own little version, and I wasn't trying to copy anything. But if you haven't taken one, you really do need to. It honestly, it was good. We laughed. We had fun with a little group. I got to meet some new girls. And John, her husband, chickened out on us.
He
So
chickened
left.
out. Yeah, he said he had to work.
Yeah. So that's okay.
That's his story, and he's sticking to
He's
it.
sticking to it. Okay. So like I said, mine is different. I went with what she told me, but a very me. So
There's Gwen.
there's mine.
All right.
Okay. And Kristina did a little different. There was different versions we could do.
Yeah, this one's mine.
And see, hers is so much better. See,
I would not say that it's better. My husband said it looked like the moon was sticking its tongue out.
and
So,
I thought that was hilarious. So you guys see, we always have fun.
yeah, we do. We had a blast. And then we came home and we died on Monday.
We did. And, you know, we have been out. We went to a couple, I guess, meals yesterday.
Yeah, we went to the Arts Mill in Grafton, Wisconsin.
Yes.
And that is a coffee shop. It's an art space where people can rent space for their art. A lot of people actually do their art while they're there.
Yeah.
So-
we didn't get to witness that. I wish we had.
Right. But we did get to meet one of the artists who happens to live in my neighborhood. So
That's cool. We will probably have
So-
her on here, actually.
at some point we probably will.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's-
So we got to see that art gallery and we got to do some investigation up on the 3rd floor. We got some activity.
Yes, we did.
We got to talk to a man who had an accident there.
You did.
But I've talked to him before and he seems to be happy to hang out there. So,
Hey, works for
You
him.
know, works
He
for
probably
him.
was happy to communicate because
right.
he was definitely, you know, and then we, you know, we got to see all the art. That was cool. I did go live. If you want to go back and look just briefly, I did. It was a little spotty in here and there, but it was an old mill, 18 something. I actually took a picture of the stone that have the date. I want to say 1850s, but that may be.
Yeah, I don't remember.
But I will go back and adjust it, and I'm going to post my trip. I'm actually not done. And when I leave here, I fly to Myrtle Beach, and I'm going on an investigation, and in Wilmington, North Carolina. And then I may be doing some other stuff next week. But the season has begun.
Yes, the season has begun, and I'm going on vacation. So
yeah, she's going on vacation. Both are great.
Thank you, Lee.
Thank you. Yeah, she's going on vacation and
I'm going camping.
I know it.
I know. I'm going camping at Patterson State Park, so we get to see lots of big waterfalls.
That's what I am so jealous. I am so jealous.
It's our annual family camping trip, and we're going up to Patterson State Park. So if you're there, wave at me, say hey.
Yeah.
We'll be there with a couple of other, like I said, it's a family camping trip. So there are 4 of us going, and I have a small family. So I have a small in-law family at this point.
But that's okay. You guys go, and
we have
I've
fun.
heard stories of every year, which I think is wonderful.
Poor Gwen, she had to sit through the menu play.
Honestly, I'll be real with you guys. I kind of stayed up for the after party at the Broadhead, and if you look on Larry Eisler's page, he didn't leave till like 4:30, and I thought it was like 2:30, 3 o'clock, and so I hit the bed like who knows what time,
almost 5 probably.
Yeah, because by the time I
was asleep.
Yeah, she was out
because I old ladied out real early in the evening. I missed the whole investigation,
and then I heard this sweet voice say, "Gwen, it's time to get up," and I was like.
She'd had about 3 hours of sleep at that point.
Yeah, and I was already exhausted. So it was, and I drugged myself up and I don't even know how I did it, but I did. And in the car, I'm nodding out. And so I get to her sister-in-law's house, and I'm like, I have to stay awake. And I couldn't stay awake. No. I told them, I said, I'm so sorry. Because I felt
cares.
Nobody.
It's a napping house.
And I sat in this chair, and it was out. And then honestly, I felt better because I got that little power nap.
Right before the painting class, which was good because it would have been bad if you fell asleep in the paint.
That would have been absolutely terrible.
That would have been funny as hell, but
it would have been. But you guys, we have a good time. When I come up here, Kristina always wants me to stay a little while, and I say if I'm staying too long, let me know. But this time I've been, like I said, with one wing. As most people know, I had shoulder surgery. A month ago today. And it's getting there, but I'm still in a sling, and it still hurts. And I made it through the weekend. I made it through the trip here, which was fun on the plane. But I made arrangements to have the aisle seat. And I got to give it to American Airlines coming from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and the airport. They were awesome. They helped. I had no problems.
And tomorrow we have another adventure because she's flying out of Midway Airport in Chicago, which means I have to drive her down to Midway Airport in Chicago. And
I am trying to figure out how for her not to have to do that. I said, what if you take me to a certain point and I take an Uber? She's like, and I'm like, well, bus is a no for me because I would go insane. But I'm trying to figure something out because I don't want her to have to do that. But if you guys haven't checked flight prices, I struggled to get here. And I'm struggling to get back because they were so expensive. So I ended up having to do the cheapest, which was there.
And I have no problem with that.
No, but you know what? I worry about her. So
yeah,
just,
I'll be fine.
Kick me out.
Well protected.
Yeah, tuck and roll. Just knock it out and just go because, I don't want her stopping for a minute.
Tuck and roll with a 100-pound suitcase.
Yeah. Well, I tell you, when you come for a week or more, it's kind of like
there's a lot of clothing involved.
You got to have clothes. I actually have to wash clothes today, but I have a computer and I have a Starlink because we needed an internet connection that was better because love Broadhead, but once you get into the gym, it starts losing signal. Even with the Starlink, once you got toward the wall where Rez was, he had to come out from his booth to get out. But I think it did help. And I will have it at other events, but I've got a computer. I've got a Starlink. I've got a ghost hunting phone. I've got couple. I didn't bring a whole lot, but some.
Some, yeah.
Then you have to have your toiletries, and you got one extra pair of shoes. And I tell you, it adds up. It adds
Yeah,
up.
it sure does. It sure does. I'm just teasing her about the 100-pound suitcase.
I know, but it is kind of heavy. But I promise you, last year when I was here, it was so much worse because everybody knows I was on the road for like 3.5 months.
Right. And it started with leaving home to go to Connecticut, and it went on from there. So.
Yeah. So when we met, if you guys watched the intro, which the first picture I was blonder because it was summer, and I had a little bit of a tan, which now I have pink, and I had a teal shirt on, and that was the first time Kristina and I met in person. That's why I put it on there, and we just love that. And then, we met in Connecticut. Kristina drove all that way to get there. I had drove with Lee and Matt and our friend Casey, and we got together, and that was an event. Always an adventure, guys.
Always an adventure.
Always an adventure.
Always.
But yeah, that I don't know, I liked it. And then me and Kristina drove from camping and all that good stuff from Connecticut to Wisconsin, stopping in Pennsylvania.
Sharon, Pennsylvania.
Sharon.
Yep.
I was about to call it Shenanigans.
Shenanigans State Park.
Yeah, we stayed there. We stayed at this nice place, upstate New York, and I cannot remember the name of that campground. But
it was like Beaver Creek or something.
It was gorgeous.
Yeah,
I would go beautiful. There. I would love to go there and spend like a week.
It was beautiful. Yeah.
It was kind of basic, and it was up on the separate carry-on for the beard. Actually, the beard was in a
Ziploc. It was in a vacuum bag.
That small vacuum bag, and honestly, it was made of hair extensions. And it looked, you guys, I wish I had the picture. I
didn't even bring my phone in. I don't know what I'm thinking.
But I promise you, if you go on my page, it is on there somewhere.
It's on my page too.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
It is, it's out there now, so it will never be. But I looked somewhat between I'm trying to think what they called me, and a cousinette. I know it wasn't. It was morbid. No, I'm not up on some of these movies. But you have to go and at least the first 5 minutes of Sean's show, Sean Ellis, Eternal X Wolfpack Paranormal, on our channel last Sunday night.
He did a great job with that. That was fun.
He did. He's like, Gwen's gonna kill me, and I was like, no, I was laughing the whole. I knew he would do something, and I knew it would be hilarious. But yeah, he thought it was hilarious. Everybody thought it was. Are you really doing that? I'm like, yeah, it's charity. Why would I not?
I didn't think I had far enough.
Well, I had planned to do it, but I had also planned to do it a different way. And then with this thing here and I can use my right hand, but I can't use my shoulder and here. So I'm kind of like this. It's odd, but
she's now left-handed. Yeah.
I tell you, I'm doing pretty doggone good. I used to could use left and right, and all these years not. I guess it's kind of muscle memory kicking in. I do well. I do really well. I
agree.
I fumble a little, but if nobody can understand that with this,
she keeps apologizing for being slow, and I'm like, really?
Yeah.
I have no energy, and you're apologizing for being slow.
Well, with like stairs, I for some reason, and it's odd to me, I'm off balance. I feel off balance with this thing, and that's weird to me. But maybe it's my brain trying to figure it out because I'm doing everything. But I'm holding the rail because I'm like, if I fail with this on,
it would be bad.
It would be really bad because my surgeon would kill me on top of it because he really had to do a lot of work in there. Right. He basically rebuilt my shoulder without the hardware, without so he did a great job. I'm healing. It's kind of slow going because I have a little, I have rheumatoid arthritis I've had since I was a kid. That makes it slower, but I'm doing pretty good. I'm struggling a little bit, but I'm getting through it. I have so many people, wishing me well. And this weekend, everybody was like, "Are you okay?" And I would go to pick something up, and everybody,
something from the Lord of the Rings.
Yes, Lee. And I want to say morbid, but that's not it.
I don't know.
It's exactly right. But it kind of looked like Cousin It to me too. So I got that. But Sean made it such a funny, guys. Go back and watch it.
I tried to watch Lord of the Rings like 3 times and fell asleep every single time.
I have actually watched them.
I never got through it.
I can't remember. I'm not like one of those super fans who remembers all that stuff. But if you ask Ed Levine, he knows because he's the one that said it. Yeah, he knows. But you know what? That's fine. They can call me whatever they want. I got up there and I did it. And there's a lot of people who didn't. Even with beards, like, I told Rez, who could have done the what do they call it?
Good morning, Lorena.
Good morning. We're goofing.
I tried to be in the beard contest. I really tried to grow one, but I just got one hair to grow, and that was
that's the old lady hairs we all get. I call them old lady hairs. I think I've had one since probably early 30s.
Oh, me too.
That one.
Me too.
That one. And I asked my doctor one time. He said it's hormones, and I'm like, okay. But I think all of us, whether we talk about it or not, which we are now, and I'm live, so that's okay. Yeah, we all get one, at least one.
At least one. So, yeah, it was, but it was a great weekend. It was a great cause. They raised a good chunk of money.
Okay, as far as I know, and this I know for sure, so I'm hoping that more trickled in.
Mm-hmm.
You guys, they raised $5,000. Yay.
Yay, for children.
Yes, for children. And not just children, but they do military families.
Mm-hmm.
And that is a big deal for me. Both my brothers served. My bestie and her husband, who are my besties, that in South Carolina, he serves now, and we have so many friends that are, and they do need help because.
And my husband's a veteran.
That's right, he is. I forget. I don't know why I forget.
Yeah, my husband's an Air Force
That's
veteran.
exactly right. So military to us is like sacred, I guess. But the family should get help because they do struggle, and sometimes when they come home, they're not quite themselves.
Right.
And they need extra help.
So, the Bearded Brothers do a great job. Bearded Brothers, Wisconsin.
They do.
And they're just really some of the kindest people.
They are. And you know what? They almost look like old-fashioned outlaw bikers.
They do.
They do. But you know what? I'm going to tell you right now, I don't care how they look. You guys, if you see them, thank them because they do a wonderful job. And they're a great group. I did not meet one that wasn't at least pleasant. There were some that didn't know who the heck I was.
Well, they didn't know who a lot of us were because a lot of them aren't into the paranormal.
Exactly.
So, that they look like every other investigator I've met, basically.
Yeah.
But they don't, a lot of them aren't into the paranormal. So it was a whole new world for some of them, and they really handled it well.
They did. They were kind of slow, but me, I'm going to introduce myself to every single the lights off, but guys,
that's a little better.
We kind of last minute thought, we're gonna do this. Are we gonna do it separate? We're gonna do it together. Yeah, so we did. But
here we are.
Yeah, here we are. We're
you
enjoying
get to
each
see
other.
my altar in the background.
Yeah, and you know what? I've been here all week, and I've been doing shows, and they have been so patient with me. Thank you. And tonight, you guys is on, and Kristina is part of it, and so am I on a regular week. It is Wicked Wednesday. And
Wednesday.
I made a post last night. If you hadn't seen it, go back and see it. But Wicked Wednesday starts out with Kristina.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have
Shane.
Well, this week we have a special treat because Jeremy's show, who is at 9:30 p.m., he's doing it early because his guest is from the UK. So
we got a switched up.
Well, it's going to play both because he does have his fans.
Okay.
That's right. Lee too.
Yeah.
You know what, Lee, I know that. And I tell you what, my brain fog is real. But yeah, we've got Jeremy with Twisted Tales. He's got the guy that played, let me get this right, Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. If I messed that up, I apologize.
No, you got it right.
But he played that, and that's a big deal because we don't, as far as we know, and I'll have to go check this out, he hasn't done a podcast in the U.S. yet. That we know of.
Right.
That we know of. Okay. So he may have, but not that we know of. And that is a big deal. But Jeremy is going to rock it. We're going to do it. I believe it's 1 p.m. here.
Okay.
And then, 5:30 will be Shane with Bridging the Seen and Unseen.
Yeah.
And then myself and Nathaniel Elwell with Paranormal Unveiled at 7. And then again, we're going to replay Jeremy's episode at 9:30. We just thought, you know what, we're recording it anyway. Why not just play it live?
Right.
Which makes sense. We may catch somebody, but it may be. I would love for people to view. So, guys, if you're watching, tune in. It's Wicked Wednesday, and I know that sounds kind of funny, but it's a thing with us, and we're growing, and the whole channel is growing. So, it's a lot. It is a lot.
Yeah.
I am struggling. I'm going to be in the air tomorrow night for the show. So bless Sean's heart. He's going to cover me. And I've got an investigation Friday night. And that's the Creepy Chronicles with the Radicals, Danny and Lauren Perez. So I'm trying to work that out. But it will get done. I will make sure. I have to sit in the
Absolutely.
car and do it. And I have. We've done a podcast from the car last year.
We did last year, if you guys remember. We did a Chad somebody.
Chad Zumwalt. He used to be on the network. Yeah, we did.
I was a guest on his show.
Yeah.
Sitting with this laptop.
And I
on
was
the
holding
dashboard.
it for an hour. My arm was like jello. But we have fun, guys.
We find a way to do whatever it is that we want to do. And I want to talk about something that I've got coming up.
Please.
So next Wednesday, I'm going to have a new kind of show. So it's an experiment.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be doing a storytelling show about a haunted house that was a huge part of my childhood.
Yeah.
And it's going to be storytelling with a slideshow. So it's going to be a little bit different. And when you watch that show, if you could just comment yay or nay on the style of the show, because I'm playing with the idea of adding another show.
Yeah, she's going to have Paramystic podcast, but like she said, she's going to do the experiment next week. You guys, please let us know if you like it or if something needs to be tweaked on it, because she may just start doing it. And it may not be every week. It may not be a whole hour.
It may be a whole new show.
Yeah, we are not sure. She's playing with the idea, so we're going to try it out.
Right, and you are all my guinea pigs.
Yep.
So please watch next week and let me know if you like the style of the show.
Mm-hmm.
So
Definitely.
we're going to be highlighting my grandparents' haunted house.
And the stories that I've heard so far, I'm like, awesome. I'd love to live in a house like that. So
she was privy to the phone call with my mom.
And I was like, dang, because
I know.
She didn't remember everything.
I didn't. My mom actually told me stories I didn't know about.
There you go. And I was like, I mean, that house, we make the joke, me and Lee make the joke.
I'm excited to watch this. Thank you, Lorena.
It'll be something different. So please tune in. Everybody tune in. And let us know. Comment, send me a message, send something, because if she does go through and do, of course, she's going to keep Paramystic.
I am keeping Paramystic podcast.
Yeah.
This is throwing out the idea of a second show.
Yeah, because we were flipping around with some ideas, and while I was here, it kind of happens.
It does.
It does. It does. We have, and we run out of time. I've been here a while, but it's like every day, and we want to do stuff, but we run out of time.
We do.
But like I told her, I love it up here, and I am going to be here.
That's why you need shoulder surgery, holding laptop for an hour.
Well, no, I'll be real with you. The shoulder.
It was the other shoulder she was using. It was the other hand she was using.
Yeah, I had to retire years. I used to be a paramedic. I had to retire years ago because I messed up the left shoulder, and this right shoulder is. I guess it got hurt too.
Yeah. What day and time next week, Lorena? My Paramystic podcast show is always at 10 a.m. on Wednesdays, 10 a.m. Central.
11 a.m. Eastern, which is my home time, I guess you call it. Always. But we so no, I didn't mess it up doing that, but I don't know. I guess wear and tear from all the years of having to compensate for the other one. It happens, and I have issues as it is, but it is fixed. Hopefully I hadn't messed it up somehow, not knowing, but I'm struggling through. I'm getting there. I have to start physical therapy in like 2 weeks on it, and that's going to be interesting.
Physical therapy can be ouchy, but it also is very effective.
It is. And you know what? Hopefully I'll get the other one strong at the same time, because I told them when I was working on this that I need to work on this one.
Yeah.
So that's okay. It's going to be all right. And I will still be traveling on the weekends to all these Paracons, which I will be at a ton of them this year.
Right.
And
I will not.
No. Unfortunately, she is not. But she has to. You got to take care of yourself.
I got to take care of my health right now.
You got to. And if I can come up and drag her to something, I will. Or if I could even fly you out, I would. But it's going to be a lot. This year, she's going to have to just rest and get better. And next year, hopefully you'll be back to what you normally do.
Right.
I hope so.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. But I will be at a ton of stuff, you guys. So if you're going to be, Lord, should I do the list?
Oh, why don't you just do like the next month or two?
Okay. Well, that's the thing. That's when the big thing. So I will be at the Gettysburg Battlefield Bash. I will be at the New Orleans Paracon. I will be at Deep South Paracon in Alabama. I will be at MassCon. I'm hoping to get to Connecticut, Salem, and Maine also. And then they're going to be a little bit of this and that in between. It's not huge, but still fun. So if you're at anything, come look for me. I'm usually roaming around because I don't actually do a booth because I don't have stuff to sell yet. I haven't figured out my niche yet. I'll be real. That is mine, and I love it because it is very much me. But that's going to go on my wall. And you know what? The funny thing is, watch me get stopped in security for my painting. That would be hilarious, guys.
But it is acrylic. I mean, there's like nothing metal in it.
No, but you know, I got stopped for
the tarot cards.
Yeah, well, the soul cards. I got stopped, and they looked in my suitcase because I had a thing of soul cards, and they are thick. I have to say that they are thick,
like a thick box,
and they couldn't figure out what it was. Well, they were like, "We need to open your suitcase," and I'm like, "Okay," because I couldn't think of a thing. All I could think of, and I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna get dinged for my Starlink," but no, it was in my book bag. So I was like, I don't know what in my suitcase, and I was like, "Did something bust? What?" I'm going crazy, going, what in the world? And she opened it up, and she was, and trying to look on the thing. And she's like, I have to open the zip bags. And I'm like, well, if you do, you're going to have to help me seal them back because I do the, they're not zip bag. What's they called? The, I can't remember the name of them now. Vacuum bags.
Vacuum bags.
Yeah. And it helps. It does help. But I told her, so you have to help me do it back. And then she looked, and I have this little, thing that I put my ghost hunting stuff in, like my flashlights, but I always take my batteries out and that, so I'm good on that. But then she saw the box and she's like, "Can I look in here?" I'm like, "Yeah." And so I got dinged for cards. No, the computer didn't get it. No phones. No.
I've been dinged for chapstick.
I laughed.
I know. Coming out of England, I got dinged for chapstick because security in England didn't know what a chapstick tube was.
What, do they not have chapstick?
They have chapstick. This guy just didn't know.
What? Where does he live? How do you not?
He couldn't tell if it was a liquid or a solid, so he put it in a bag instead of in my pocket.
You know what I did last year when I was traveling? I even put eye drops in the bag with the liquids because
I did too.
I did not want to get stopped because hilariously, when I go through an airport, I swear to you, I wore, what do you call the pants that I like to wear through the airport?
Like the ones I'm wearing?
No, the ones I wore yesterday. I guess they're still called yoga pants, but they're capris.
Yeah.
And they have the big pockets on the side, and they're just convenient and they're comfortable and you can move. And I usually wear that and a t-shirt through any airport. And I got through every airport last year, but I had bought a new pair of them. And I didn't know that spandex will, especially if it hasn't been washed, may set off their alarm. I don't understand that. I do not understand, but I go through and it dings me, and you see where it's red, and it's the pants. It's like the seams in the pants. And I saw it because when I turned around, and most people don't bother to look, but I'm like, what? Because I knew I didn't have anything. And the lady goes, "Well, we're going to have to search you." And I'm like, "What now?" And I was like, "Well, you're going to do it right here because I'm not going to a room." And she did it. And I told her, I said, "I don't have anything, nothing in my pockets. It's not like I could hide them in those pants." Right. And she's like, "Oh, you have spandex on?" And I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "Are they new?" And I'm like, "Yes, ma'am." And she's like, so I probably have washed those things 20 times, and they still are really slick. So I won't wear them in an airport. Yeah. I won't, and I don't even pack them. So that's my funny. But it's always something. I got dinged for a necklace one time that has ashes in it.
It's almost like she has troublemaker tattooed on her
forehead. I know. Do they have a warning when my license gets scanned? Did they go stop her for something stupid? So I don't know.
I did read somewhere that if you've been stopped by security before, you are flagged, and so they are more likely to stop you again.
I don't know, but it's always something silly. And I did, okay. And I even went through with the sling. You guys can't really see it, but it's a pillow sling and it's thick. And I was dreading because it really, when I have to take it off, put it back on, really ouches. Yeah. Okay. So I was like, really like, oh no, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do whatever they say. Those people at Myrtle Beach, I can't say how nice they were because I got there, I went to the counter. They got me a wheelchair because I am still a little wobbly. And that's a long way to go. So
I need to go check.
Go check. No, that's fine. But I got to say, when I went through the airport, of course, they did the thing where they swab you to make sure you don't have any explosives on you. I totally understand that. But they x-rayed all my stuff, and I didn't, that's the only thing I got dinged for is the cards because they were thick. So be aware if you go through the airport with something thick, you're probably going to get dinged. But I got to say to them, they were nice. Didn't have to take my sling off. That I was, they wanded me or whatever they did, and I got to say, I was so impressed. I'm hoping when I go through Midway in Chicago that they're going to be nice and help me because right now I am traveling with the sling and it's a little bit of a mess. So, but I got up here and you guys, the event, I can't say nice enough things about the Bearded Brothers. I can't wait to see them again. I know I'm going to get them on some of the podcasts we have. They're just a joy.
They are.
They're a joy. They really are.
They're a joy. And we got to see so many friends too that we don't get to see all the time.
You guys, I got to meet, golly, who all did I get to meet in person? I got to meet Larry Eisler in person and we hung out. That was cool. Little shenanigans, but that's cool, Larry, if you're watching. Who else? Lee, I got to meet you in person. I got to meet,
you met Jamie Lynn before, right?
Oh yeah, I knew Jamie Lynn a lot. But I got to meet Diette, who I think is Bear. Is it Bear? I always say it wrong. I got to meet her in person. Her granddaughter, we gave her a cake for her birthday. That was kind of sweet. Golly, who else did I get to meet? Besides the Bearded Brothers, I got to meet those in person. I met some other folks, but I got to see Greg Koss. I got to see Michael, and I always say this wrong, Alsop. Got to see Ed Levine. Of course, I got to see Rez. I got to see Nate and Morgan.
Yeah, they flew in.
They came in. Of course, always love to see Bill and Ron. Oh wow, who else flew? Hannah came in.
Hannah came in. It's Hannah Frederick.
I think. Oh my gosh, she
so cool. Came in. She and her partner flew in from Oregon to surprise us. So that was really cool. I wasn't expecting to see him.
No, I looked up and I was like, what?
Yeah.
I was doing something.
Yeah.
And we got to see who else? Vince Killian.
Yeah.
How could we forget Shelly Pruitt?
Shelly Pruitt.
Oh my gosh, she is a little bundle of I don't know.
She is just energy everywhere. I just love that woman.
Yeah, we love Shelly, and it was nice. Her partner in crime, Blake, bless his heart. I hope he got his basement flooded.
Yeah. So he had to stay home last minute. But yeah, we got Shelly and she's always a blast. I just love that woman. She's so fun. When
we have a bathroom issue, and she actually drove me to the bathroom, and she has this car that's just, I tell you, it's almost like a spaceship. She rented it.
Yeah, a rental car.
Oh my God, it was cool.
It was a Ford SUV of some kind, but it's a brand new one.
Oh, so it had big screens and your seats too. It was crazy, but it was not. But you guys, we always have an adventure. And of course, who else? I'm trying to think. Who else?
There was a lot of people there.
I know. Yeah. I'm trying to think. Mike G. Oh my God. How can we,
Mikey G.
Mikey G. We love him. He was so fun.
He's amazing.
He did such a great job. And the one thing he wanted at the raffle, he actually won it.
Right.
And I was happy.
The Packer football with the team signature.
Yeah, I told him, I said, if I win it, man, we'll work it out. I tell you, because, he wanted it. I think that's great. I think it's great. But, he had the accident last year, and we've all been just sending healing energy, and he's doing great.
Yes.
He's a bundle of energy also.
Yes.
And we enjoyed him, and I got to meet him first time in person too. Like I said, I got to meet a lot of people in person. It was a wonderful trip, wonderful event. They, as far as I know, last I heard, $5,000, which was a great deal. You guys, if you didn't make it and you want to donate, I know if you get in touch, you know what? Message me. I'll get in touch with them if you don't know who to do. They are good calls, very good calls, and I know they could always use extra. So, I hope that it goes over 5,000 once they maybe count up everything. But I think that is a good amount. That's their first real event, big event. And they got to mingle with the paranormal, which is something kind of scary for someone.
It was kind of scary. And it's funny because these people don't look like they're afraid of anything.
I know. They're looking at us like, you're not afraid. And I'm like, oh, no.
No, not at all.
And they're like, you don't mind
two little 5'3" here, and we're like, no, let's go,
Lenny. We'll walk into anything. So, but no, I gotta say they did great. They were very patient with us because we can be a little bit lot.
We can be a lot.
Yep. But no, these guys, I mean, they embraced it. They're like, look, you guys are into this. Let's try it out. Louie, I gotta say, Louie, one day I'm gonna get up this way. Next time I come up, we're gonna arrange it. And you're gonna go on a actual big deal, but like a real, not at the, I mean, even if it's at Broadhead, it's going to be more like you get more time, and it's going to be probably a small. We're going to grab him up. We'll take. You know what? The train.
Yeah.
I think he would enjoy that. Yeah. I'll have to tell you guys about that. That's another adventure. We always have them.
One of these days, though, we need to do like a adventures with Kristina.
That's good. You know what? I did Paranormal Walkabout last year, and I am so busy, you guys. You would not believe.
She's still trying to get it produced.
Oh my God, yes. Yeah. I mean, I'll go through like an hour, and then I'm like, oh, 1 hour down, 8 million more to go.
Yeah.
And because we even had the dash cam on the whole trip.
Wow.
Yeah. So, and I know one thing we thought it got corrupted. I am crossing my fingers. I think that if that one thing for the whole trip could, I mean, we had other stuff too. But yeah, it was a great trip. I want to do it again, like maybe not so long, and with other folks also. Of course, I'll always have Rez on, here, there, and yonder. But like we're going to be at some events together this year, and maybe we can add on. But I've got to. Somebody told me, Gwen, you're just going to have to lock yourself away off the grid and I'm like, that's probably the only way it's going to get done.
And probably. And speaking of produced shows, Glenn and I talked about it, and we decided that starting this month, we are going to release one episode a month on our own YouTube channels and socials of Into the Void that we recorded.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
That we did in England last year.
Yes.
Where we did 10 episodes in 5 days. And
girl,
it was a lot.
Yeah.
It was a lot. But it was amazing. And I'm very proud of the project. The show's turned out so good. We don't have an actual release date yet. I still have to get back in touch with Glenn, and we need to decide on a date to upload. But yeah, it'll be this month sometime, and we better get going because we're almost halfway through the month already.
Oh, wow. Yeah. And honestly, you'll probably see it on All Access. I have to talk to them about it. We'll definitely want to put it out there. I know how it is. Like when I know mine's going to be a docuseries. It's going to be rough, and it's going to be cute and fun.
Uh-oh.
You got him?
Yeah.
Okay. Her grandson is here, and he is the sweetest little thing. But when he comes in, he gets a little excited. So we're making sure he's not getting into something or he's okay. But you guys, I got to say thank you for tuning in. And we're just chattering today, but we love being together. And I get up here several times a year, and it's fun. And we get to do an event here and there. Broadhead, like I said, is my favorite. And I got to meet people like you, Lee. And thank you for watching. And hopefully Kristina's going to be back in a minute. And yes, next week is going to be a little different. It's going to be an experiment. So if you tune in and you just tuned in, Kristina is going to try something. But she will always have ParaMystic. That is a set thing. She's wanting to try a little something different, just as an experiment. So guys, be patient with us. Like I said, tonight, Wicked Wednesday, we have more shows also Kristina is part of Wicked Wednesday. If you haven't seen the ad, go to my Facebook page. It's cluttered with everything, but and I'm trying to pull this out, but do you guys have any questions for us? Because we love interaction and we love our viewers. If you do, type them in because that would be cool. And Lee, I gotta say, I was excited to meet you, and I finally got to meet you, and that was cool. But we got to see so many people, and I know we got there and bless Lee's heart. She was it was so humid, guys. I got to tell you, but we don't care. We get together, especially for charity. We don't care. We have fun. We do our thing, and we just have a good time. We just really do. And if you're not into the paranormal, thank you for being patient with us about the paranormal, because we do
Crisis
that.
averted. Okay.
All right, you good?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, so I was just telling everybody that don't forget next week is an experiment. ParaMystic is not stopping. It's good. It's not changing. She's just trying something a little different to see if it works, so we can see if we might do another show.
Yeah.
Asked them, did they have comments? And I think, bless her heart, we were all so sweaty, and we don't care. we don't care. We'll sleep on the floor if we have to.
That's right.
That's how crazy we are.
Yeah,
So.
I sleep in my car. I don't care.
She does. Yeah, she car camps, and I think we camped last year, and
with the biggest tent on the damn planet.
Oh my God! For 2 people, we got the.
I'm hoping to make it to Broadhead
Manor at some point. You will not be disappointed. Just know that it's not a posh thing. There are porta potties, and
there's electricity, but there's no running water.
No running water, but that's okay. You know what? There's a gas station up the road. There's porta potties. There's. I'll be real with you. It's all worth it. It's more than worth it.
Oh yeah,
it's more than worth it. So if you see an event coming up that you could buy a ticket for, I know everything vaguely paranormal. Shelley Pruitt is going to have one, and I believe in September.
I think it's in September
because I'm actually looking to come back up for that. When she told me about it, I'm like, any event at Broadhead, heck yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Lots of hearts.
Love it. But yeah. Is it Lorena? Am I saying that right?
Lorena.
Okay,
yes.
So Lorena, yes. I mean, if you look on Broadhead's page, I know they put their events on there, and he has different ones and different people. But yeah, definitely. But it is more than worth it. That place is wonderful. There's nothing bad there.
No.
So if anybody goes in and says it's bad, it's not. Sorry.
No,
it's not.
It's not.
You may have brought something in bad, but it ain't bad. No.
Yeah, we've both been there multiple times. So
I have probably been there 11 times now.
Yeah.
Because last year when we would stop back and forth, Bill would tell us to come. Yeah. Yeah. So it's great. It's great. And I was even there in the snow last year, and it was snowing like 18 inches, I think.
Something like that. Yeah. She got to see real snow for the first time.
I made the boo-boo of saying, hey, I'm going to Wisconsin in November, the last part. I'll be there the first part of December, and I'd love to see real snow. And that night at the hotel, I get up because I can't sleep, look out the window, and there's tons of snow. And I was like, I'm going to get blamed for this.
I love snow. I was fine with it. We went for a beautiful walk in the snow.
And if you go back and look at the intro, our second picture is us all bundled up in the snow. And we were at
Port Washington.
Yeah, Port Washington.
Yeah.
Yeah, I put a little, and then the last one is us at Broadhead this weekend, and we were all sweaty. So you got to see a little bit of this and that.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Oh my God. We were glowing.
I am still pink from it. I tell you, I think it's hilarious.
Me too.
But you know what? We always have fun there. I'm not going to give it away because I don't want everybody to know you have to experience, but if you go to Broadhead and you don't get any paranormal activity, there's something wrong. It's you. And I'm not being mean, or maybe somebody's doing something not right, because we never go and don't have something.
Right. I wasn't even investigating this time. I didn't do any investigations this time. And hey, Jeremy.
Hey, Jeremy.
But I was sitting with my pastels on the bed in the room where I was sleeping. And when I draw with my pastels, I just ask spirit or, my higher self, whatever, what should I draw right now? And I kept hearing draw a rocking horse, draw a rocking horse. I literally could not figure out how to draw a rocking horse. So I looked it up on my phone, images, and I heard a little voice point at one and say, that one, I want that one. So I did my best, and I
saw it. It was good.
So I was asking, I'm like, okay, so who am I doing this for? And she said her name was Laura. So I wrote Laura's rocking horse on it, and I left it there for her.
Yeah. And that's one of the kids that's there.
Yeah,
that's not all that's at Broadhead, though.
No.
But I did a teeny tiny investigation in the middle of the night with it was Ed and Rez and Nathaniel and Morgan and me and Larry Eisler. I think that was all of us. And Derek McFadden. Forgot about that. Yeah. And we were calling him Chris. So if you see him, just call him Chris for a minute and just look at his face because it's funny. It was a joke. But we had a good time. We investigated just a teeny tiny bit, and then honestly we were exhausted, so we crashed out. But I didn't go on the big ghost hunts. I didn't
either.
I you know what? I wasn't really. That wasn't why I was there. I don't think I was in the mood for it.
Right.
Right. I don't know. You kind of have to. But anytime you're at Broadhead, you don't have to investigate. Things happen. We slept in. It was a room that has 3 one big section and then one little section.
Mm-hmm.
And I was in, I guess, the little section. And
I was in the big section.
yeah, she was in the big section. And she had her bedroll on a bed, which was funny to me. She had her little nest in the corner.
I did. I nested in the corner.
You did. And I nested in the over the wall, but we were like in the same room. And basically, I think it was 8 of us, because there are beds. But there was one guy that was on a cot, but I think Garrett was on the couch.
Yeah.
But anyway, some of the bearded guys got to experience sleeping in the room with us. I don't know if they had any experiences.
I don't know if they did either. I didn't ask.
I forgot to ask. But you guys, if you happen to watch this, let us know if you did, because I think it would be interesting. But I did a little bit. But I'm so used to it that I love sleeping at Broadhead. I sleep well there. I don't sleep well at home. I sleep well there. But I had a little bit to happen. But it was nothing major. It doesn't freak me out. I mean, I live with it daily, so I guess I'm.
And next week, you'll hear about a haunted house that I lived in on and off as a child.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I can't wait for this. I heard some of the stories, guys, and I'm telling you right now, I just look at her and go, okay, because I don't know. I have stuff happen to me all the time, and I forget to. It happens so often that I forget to write it down.
Me too.
I did,
and again, I had heard some stories from my mom I'd never heard before.
And I got to. She's on speaker because and moms, we love them, but sometimes they get off topic, and it takes a minute to get them
back.
But she was telling stories, and it was very interesting. And I have to tell you one. Somebody spirit hid something of Kristina's, and it hit me, and I just cracked up. I couldn't help it. It was too funny for me. Really.
You'll hear the full story next week.
It was, and I just laughed because I had never, and I don't think you remembered that, did you?
I did not. I had totally forgotten about that.
It was so funny.
Yeah.
But you know what? I can imagine. Now, she was up in age, and I'm going to say up in age. You said you were 20, maybe 20 when you lived there?
Yeah, I was. Yeah. Well, around late 20s.
Okay.
Yeah, late 20s.
I don't know if you had any experiences as a child there.
I did.
You did? Well, we can talk about those too. But yeah it's going to be interesting. And I know Kristina has to get to her grandson in a minute. So why don't you tell everybody how to get you? And
I am actually Friday and Saturday this week. I am wide open for appointments. So I will be doing them online or over the phone. And you can make an appointment at my website at kristinabloom.com, or you can just message me on Messenger or through Instagram or TikTok, and I will get you set up with an appointment. So, that's what I've got coming up. What do you got coming up?
I'm going on an investigation to the Bellamy, I don't know if it's Bellamy Mansion or Bellamy House in Wilmington, North Carolina this weekend. With my friend Candy. She lives at Myrtle Beach and, near there. And a couple other ladies down there. But we're going there. It's an event that we bought tickets for. So it's not me running it, which is different for me. So wish me luck because I tend to, I tend to do stuff my way because I've investigated so much.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try to be good. But I will do stuff my way. That's just how it is. But it should be interesting. And I've never been there. I don't know much about it, which is kind of how I like to go in.
Me too.
I do know it's old. I think it's an antebellum house or something like that. So. But,
I thought that's what I'd heard.
Yeah, I have a special connection to Wilmington, North Carolina. You know what it is. But I'm excited to go there. And it's going to be fun. And I think after that, I have a couple weeks before I do anything major.
Yeah.
But I'm going to have to get caught up with network stuff too. So, and we've got so much different stuff I've got to do. You guys, if I actually showed you what all this involved, you would be like, how do you do that? So
I don't know how she does it. I produced my own show for more than a year and I don't know how she does it.
And I do a lot. There's a lot. And there's a lot of shows that you guys don't realize that it's I tell you what, I'll sit in the car and I'll go, I'm sorry. And she's go, you're working, because I'm constantly doing something. I'm putting ads out. I'm making them. I'm making posters. I'm talking to people, and I jokingly say I wrangle cats. because sometimes it feels like that when I'm trying to get everybody lined
Or
up.
toddlers.
Mm-hmm. But I got it.
She's wrangling toddlers.
I
Let's be
am.
honest.
But
I'm the head toddler. Like,
honestly, she's easy. Jeremy, Cotter, who messaged in. I'm not sure if he's still watching, but he's awesome. And I got to say, all my people really are. We're a family. We really are. And everybody. I jokingly about it, but they make it pretty easy for me. Sometimes I get a little aggravated because I need what I need because I like to do things ahead of time. But sometimes, like today, we have a bunch of shows and I'm tired, so I'm trying to put ads out for next week, and it's a little exhausting.
Yeah, I need to throw something else in here.
Yes, please.
Yeah, I have a merch site.
Yes,
I have a merch site, and I keep forgetting to
I
mention
do too.
the merch site. So it is Pure Intuitive Magic at printify.me, and you can go there and check out. It's all my own original work, photography, everything. You're not going to find anything on that site that you can find anywhere else. It's all original.
We actually designed a couple things, stickers or something last year.
Yeah, we designed a few stickers last year.
Mm-hmm.
There is still a 15% off sale going on until, we got 10 more days of that. So it's until the official start of summer, which is June 20th. So there's still 15% off on everything on the site. I have a couple more things that I want to add that I have decided that I'm going to add. So a few more t-shirts, looking to do more tie-dye.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, looking to do more tie-dye. And so get in there, some spring refresh stuff for your home, for your bathrooms.
Fun stuff.
Fun stuff.
Cool stickers. I love stickers. I have got, I tell you what, I am going to make a board of my stickers. I'm not going to make them stick, but I'm going to do something so they don't get messed up so I can move them. But I'm going to have to put them on a board or something.
My laptop is covered in stickers.
You know what? And mine is not. This little laptop, I bought it to do simple things with. And then we started the network. And it's holding on. It's keeping on. But yeah, I haven't put any on there. I need to. But you know what? When I get stickers, I know it's crazy. I don't like to take the sticker part off. And it's on. I just like my collection. I tell you, it's funny.
Yeah. I started the merch site actually to help raise money for medical bills.
Yes, you did.
And so, I chose to do that rather than a GoFundMe.
Yeah.
So if you would like to support me in helping to pay my medical bills, which are significant at this point, please go to pureintuitivemagic.printify.me and order something.
I hope that looks right.
It could be at printify.me. I'm not sure.
That is close, though, you guys.
Close,
if you want to go and that is not right, get in touch with Kristina.
Yeah, just get in touch with me. I'll send you the link.
Yep, she sure will. But try to go there because it will help her. And I tell you, any medical bills. I haven't even started to pay for my shoulder surgery, so that'll be interesting. Yeah, that'll be interesting. But she has ongoing stuff that she needs taken care of, and
some very expensive medications.
And she has to have them. So it's a little bit.
They're literally keeping me alive at this point. So.
They really are, and she can't travel and do what she used to do, which is. I told her, I said, I wish
frustrating.
I wish I could just put you in a car and drive you where you need to go and do your events. But, energy's low, and send her healing energy, guys. Please do that. I think that'll help. I was hoping when I came up here, but I'm low on it too.
Yeah, we're both in recovery mode here. So, But I would really appreciate the love.
Yes.
And the healing energy and the financial support. I would very much appreciate that. So, and I'm also doing readings. I'm still doing them. I'm just not going to events as much in doing them. So, there's another way that you can financially support me in making sure that those medical bills get paid.
Right. She can still do readings. And unfortunately, a lot of her people were at the events. And we need to do an email thing and just get with these people. So, because I know some of them have to be looking for you, because I had people looking for you. They knew you were coming to Connecticut last year. And I'd be like, see the lady in yellow? Because Kristina always wears yellow.
I always wear yellow at events.
And most of us ghost hunters wear black. Now me, I have what is this? Like a peachy. It's a peachy thing. I have to make myself wear colors because I like black. But I do make myself wear colors. But she always has yellow on. And I just think
Except for today, I have my green Bigfoot stole my
Oh,
lobster.
but my shirt is a Bigfoot shirt also.
Is it?
Yes, it
Yeah,
is.
look at that. Seize the day.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so we always try to, and of course,
fun.
yeah, and I usually have my Wednesday shirt on, but I'll be real with you, it's still early day for me. So sometime today, I if you don't know, I'm obsessed with Wednesday Addams. The shirt I had last year ripped, but I still, on the way home from here.
Oh, jeez.
I don't know how, but it did, and I laughingly, because I still wear it because you can't see the back of it where it ripped, but the one I brought with me actually is a sort of a replacement, and it's not the exact one, but Lee knew I was wanting one, so she got me one, and I thank her for that. Yeah, so I usually wear Wednesday on Wednesday. They laugh at me, but I'm like, you guys don't know, she must be one of my spirit animals. So that's my thing.
Love it.
I've had people give me little figurines. Sean got me a I want to say action figure, but that's probably not the right thing. I'm not into that kind of stuff. Oops, we got a comment. Got a comment. I didn't see it. Bye, Kristina.
A coffee on YouTube. Yeah, I also have a buy me a coffee.
Yeah, that's a good deal.
Yeah.
Louie. Oh,
Louie.
heck yes, dude.
Good morning, Louie.
We were talking about you. Oh my God. We say, he's like a big teddy bear. And he won. I don't know.
I think it was a 4 to 8 inch.
He won the category he was in. Let's say.
Yeah.
So, yay, dude. Yay.
That's like the beards, by the way.
Yeah.
Like the beards.
Yeah, we're not.
We're not
going there. I didn't put up the banner. So, but anyway, yes, he won his category, and yay. And he is a big teddy bear. He's a sweetheart. Yes, you are the best. Yes, you are.
Yes, you are.
We were talking about the bra and how we hope that next year everything works out, and that you guys are going to have to reach out and let us help you even more, because we both have done events.
Yeah, we have.
And we have experience. And, as many people as I know, many people as she knows, and the network, here we go. We could definitely help you guys out if we know way ahead of time. That would be cool. And hopefully it's an annual thing. I really hope it is. And I know Louis had said $5,000. I really wish that people would trickle in a little more here and there. And it doesn't have to be today. If you can help next month, I know everybody has payday. I know. Trickle in. Help them out. It's the Bearded, Louis can give you the stuff, but it's the Bearded Brothers, I believe the Wisconsin
chapter. Did we get that right, Louis?
I don't know. He'll text in a minute.
He'll text. Yeah, he's probably texting now.
Yeah, he's probably because it takes it. I honestly, yeah.
Back to cleaning sewers. Uh-oh.
Oh, nice. But you know what? We love you too, honey, and keep in touch. We really do want to help out, and it was it was great. Everything at Broadhead is always great. Yeah. It was humid. I tell you what. Wisconsin, there you go.
Wisconsin Bearded Brothers and
Renegade
Beard Club
of Wisconsin. Okay, there you go, guys. If you can trickle in something, even if it doesn't have to be today, do it next month. Do it November.
When you can.
Yeah, anything. Yeah. They appreciate it. And go and support Kristina at her site because her medical bills are getting a little out of control. And
out of control.
I have basically volunteered to take her to events, come up here and cancel mine, because
once her wing is fixed.
Once my wing is fixed. And I got a little bit, 6 months in, it's supposed to be back to mostly normal if my body will heal. So I'm getting there. I'm struggling, but you know what? I'm making it. I got to the event. That was a big deal for me to get. I will be back in Wisconsin this year because I love it up here. I do.
I know you do.
I do. Absolutely. Yeah. I love my home. I love my South Carolina people, my food crew, as I call them. Hopefully they're watching sometime. But, and I got events to go to this year. So guys, if you go to any paranormal event or you think you're going, contact me. I may be there. Especially like New Orleans, which is a new thing. They still have packages if you're interested. It's New Orleans. You can't go wrong. You're probably going to get woke up in the middle of the night with a spirit. That's a fact.
Don't even really have to investigate there. No. They find you.
But they do have investigations with like John Zappis, Patty Negri, Litriana Brown, who's my bestie in South Carolina. And she's probably looking at me going, damn, Gwen. But I'm proud. I'm proud of my friends, and I will be there. Her husband, Matt, who is awesome in his own right. Our friend Blaine Rohan, who is also, wish Kristina could go, but
not this year.
I might have to come kidnap her. You never know. I could come kidnap her. So if she disappears, I would love to. I would absolutely. I tell you what, if I had a car that would go like that, I really would. I think she would do wonderful down there. She would absolutely fit in. But we have a lot of locals down there to be honest, I don't know. I know there's Father Sebastian, who is like into the vampire community, which I think is very interesting. So
that is interesting.
I want to meet him in person and just, it's interesting. It's different. And I don't judge anybody on anything because I am weird as you can be. But yeah, you guys, I mean, these events this year we go to, it's a chance for you guys to come out and meet us. And, you know, they have vendors. Dude, you can find anything. I mean, anything. And a lot of them are the horror things also. I know the one in Alabama is horror cosplay. They even are going to have like Dungeons and Dragons tables set up. They're going to have, let's see, horror. Golly, what else? Hopefully they're going to have an old school costume contest because that's what I would be interested in. That would be cool. And if you're watching this, I really would like an old school costume contest. Golly, they got so much going on there. Of course,
costume contest in New Orleans in July.
Well, that's Alabama. They're going to have a costume.
But that's just as bad. That's going to be super hot.
I'm going to say this, and I probably better put the banner up. It is going to be, let's just say that it's going to be boiling down there. It is. But you know what? That's when Paracon season is. Hopefully wherever we go, we're going to have good air or decent air. But you know what? Anywhere you're going, look for me. Hopefully Kristina can get out to this and that.
I'm hoping. Yeah, I have a couple on the schedule.
I have
Witches and Wellness coming up in July.
Good.
Let's see. I have 2 in September. I've got Great Lakes Paranormal Conference, and I think that's in Burlington this year. And then I have Mid-Pennsylvania at the end of September. So
she's got some stuff, but
I have a few coming up.
You do, and you know what? I wish she could. She was wide open last year, so I wish she could go to everything she did last year. But you know, hopefully next year she will be. But you know what? Check her out. Go to this
Pure Intuitive Magic at Printify.me.
Yeah, and support her. Watch her. We'll be back next week, and we're getting long-winded.
Story time next.
Story time is going to be a little different. That doesn't mean she's changing. That just means that she's trying something different.
It's an experiment.
It
so
is.
Come along and give me your opinion on the experiment. Honest opinion.
Yes, because honestly, I've heard some of the stories, and it's going to be great. It is. It's going to be wonderful. But anyway, you guys, we are going to get off of here.
Thanks, everyone.
Yeah, and don't forget Wicked Wednesday. We have lots more shows today.
Yes.
And we've got I don't know. Wicked Wednesday is just fun, you guys.
It is.
So check it out. Check it out. Even if you do it going down the road, washing dishes, cooking dinner, whatever, just listen. You're not going to watch. Just listen. Yeah, it's going to be great. So anyway, you guys have a great day. Kristina, thank you for having me on.
Thank you. This has been so much fun.
And we get to do it together.
And I'm sad that she's leaving tomorrow, but I know she has a life to get back to. So
I would stay, guys. Her husband would probably kill me, but I would stay.
No.
He's a good sport.
He loves her. He's a good sport.
He is.
He's a good sport. And he has his own self-defense mechanism in his office with his gaming. So
and he let me use that gaming room last year. And he offered the other day. So you know what?
Yeah.
I got to say, you know, they are great hosts. And I will be back. I will. I'll probably be back in about a month. So but she just doesn't realize it.
My door is always open to Gwen.
Yeah. And I appreciate it. Okay, guys, we are going to quit chattering. We love you. Thank you for watching. Tell everybody about us. Yeah. And thank you. Yes. And I Lorena, you will fit in with us.
Oh,
you absolutely will.
She does.
You know her in person?
I do.
Okay. See, I don't.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll get to meet
her
you
in person.
too. Maybe I'll get to meet you too. That'll be great.
That'll be
awesome. Yeah, because we have adventures all the time. It's always fun. So, guys, have a great day. Watch the rest of Wicked Wednesday, and see you next week. Yeah. All right, and here we go.
Bye.
I'm left-handed, so it's taking me a minute.